Hi guys! Today I'm going to be talking to you about my personal opinion on canned lion hunting. So, what is canned lion hunting? Well, basically hunters come from all over the world to Africa to hunt lions. Why they would do that is beyond me. So hunters come from all over the world to Africa to hunt their lion. They pick which lion they want to hunt. Basically like picking a lobster for your dinner. The more you pay determines what kind of lion you'll be hunting. You get to pick things like size, colour, mane colour, that type of thing. Some people pay up to 10 grand just to hunt a lion. I'm sorry, but if I had 10 grand, why would I want to use that to shoot something? I mean, couldn't you put your money to better use, like, I don't know, charity maybe? The thing with canned hunting is that it's a guaranteed kill for the hunter. The lion is either released into a small enclosure where it has nowhere to go to escape, or a bigger reserve. But the thing with the bigger reserve is that the lion can run away, but the hunters are tracking it and they'll always know where the lion is. Also, a lot of the times the lions are drugged, gives the hunter a better chance to kill it. And some hunters are not skilled hunters at all. They probably have little to no experience with handling weapons in the first place. Some places offer a chance for you to take the lion's head home as a trophy. To me, if you want a lion at home, I'd buy a teddy. I wouldn't go all the way to Africa to shoot something and take home its head. It doesn't make sense to me at all. I find that canned hunting, or hunting of any kind, is just cruel. Why would you want to shoot something? How is this in any way fun for people? If you're thinking about volunteering with lions over in Africa, I do encourage you to be careful. With canned hunting, it is a vicious circle. Basically, canned hunting starts with a breeding farm. The lions are bred constantly. Most of the lions in the breeding farm are not looked after properly and they're just kept in pens and fed scraps of meat every now and again. Half the time they are malnourished because they're constantly being used for breeding. So when the lioness has her cubs, a lot of the time the cubs are taken away. These cubs are then transferred for tourism. Basically, the tourist comes and they pay money to bottle feed baby lions, to hug them, to pet them, to play with them. And a lot of times people think this is great, I'm playing with a lion cub, but they don't know the lion cub's fate. As the cub gets older, sometimes they participate in lion walks. And again, tourists think this is great, I'm helping this lion to adapt to its natural surroundings and it's going to be released into the wild. That's not the case. Any lion cub that is hand reared cannot survive in the wild. One, because they're not living in the wild. They're being hand reared by humans, so they have no fear of humans. 2, they are not being taught how to hunt. A human cannot show a lion how to hunt. Only another lion can show a lion how to hunt, and hunt well. Hunting is one of the key things that a lion needs for survival, and if it's reared by humans, it's not being taught that. 3, all captive lions have no chance of surviving in the wild. That's like me releasing my Yorkie into the wild and hopefully he'll fend for himself. It's not going to happen. So what happens to the cubs then after they grow up? A lot of times they get shipped off to the canned hunting industry, where they are shot and killed. If a cub is not being shipped off to the canned hunting straight away, it's back to the breeding farms they go. So these volunteers think that they're helping lions for conservation, when they're really not. They're actually helping to fill the back pocket of a canned hunter. So if you're looking to volunteer over in Africa, how do you avoid canned hunting? Well, volunteer in an actual lion sanctuary that rescues, does not breed, and does not have any contact with lions, tigers, cheetahs, anything. Zero contact. These are wild animals and they are dangerous. Yes, you can say that they're tame enough for you to pet, but for me, I think there's still a little bit of instinct left in them. And some lions, although they're playing, can cause some serious damage to a tourist. If you don't want to support canned hunting and you're going to volunteer in Africa, stay away from somewhere that offers you to hand rear and bottle feed baby lions. Don't believe the lies that some of them tell you, saying that they're breeding and bringing them into the wild. Because if they're breeding in captivity, they're not going to survive out in the wild. Also, a lot of times they tell you that the cubs have been abandoned by their mother, or their mother is sick and can't handle them. But that might be fine in some rare cases. But how is it that you have 50 lion cubs in front of you and all of them have a sick mother, abandoned, or whatever? Always just be wary and ask a lot of questions. When volunteering in Africa and they have captive animals, ask them, why are they captive? Why can't they be released into the wild? Do you breed them? If they do hand rear lion cubs, chances are they'll be sent off for either more breeding for the industry or for canned hunting. So just steer clear of these places. When it comes to volunteering abroad, research is key. Make sure your charity is legitimate and make sure that it doesn't support the canned hunting industry. I'll be honest, I don't even know if I'm even making any sense in this video. It's just something I became very passionate about recently. I'm heading off to the Free State, South Africa to work in a lion sanctuary for an entire month in September. It is a real sanctuary that rescues lions, tigers or whatever from zoos, circuses and also from canned hunting farms. They don't breed lions and they have a hands-off policy. So if you're thinking of volunteering in South Africa, make sure you stay away from places that would support canned hunting. Even though they say that they don't, and probably some of them don't. But I still wouldn't support practices like cub petting, lion walks, etc. Always do your research and always ask a lot of questions. So if you like this video, leave a comment, give a thumbs up and subscribe. So I'll see you again soon. Bye!